It's really simple. If you're in a high-end area, it's going to be priced in dollars. If it's going to be a Dominican area, it's going to price in pesos. So if, like, I'll break it down to you, Santo Domingo, right? And also tourist areas. But Santo Domingo, if you're looking at a property in Bellavista, Naco, Piantini, Casicascos, Miradores Norte, Esperilla, it's going to be in dollars, right? Because even though the Dominicans here, everybody makes dollars. They have international businesses. People here make dollars, right? If you're dealing with Santo Domingo Este and Norte Oeste, because they're more Dominican, lower class, it's going to be in pesos. That has nothing to do with expats, just so you guys know. People think that, oh, just because it's gringos, because like you go to Bávaro, Punta Cana, everything's in dollars. If you go to Sosúa, Cabarete, everything's in dollars, right? But if you try to buy in Puerto Plata, in certain places, if it's not like Playa Dorada, you're going to find it in pesos. Same thing with Santo Domingo. If you want to buy in Almarosa, it's going to be in pesos. In Santo Domingo Este, La Saga de Venezuela. But if you're going to buy in Piantini, it's going to be in dollars. Whether you're Dominican, Chinese, doesn't matter what the fuck you are, you're going to pay in dollars. It has to do with area and the demographic of the people buying there and their income bracket. So again, Casi Casgos, right? So just so you guys know, Casi Casgos is in Avenida Anacaona, in front of Parque Mirador, in the park, right? That's one of the most exclusive areas in the entire country because they don't allow Airbnb in a lot of their apartments. Rich people don't want people coming up there with their hookers to the pool on Saturday night, right? Because they have the kids up there, right? So in Anacaona, you spend $800,000, $900,000 on an apartment. Just so you guys understand, these Dominican families are spending $900,000 US dollars, and they've got a $200,000 Mercedes in the parking lot.
Wait, $800,000-$900,000 on an apartment?
Of course, that's normal. That's normal here.
Wow.
Yeah, welcome to the Dominican Republic. Yeah, poor people, right?
Poor people.
They're in dollars. They're in dollars. No, everything's in dollars. When you buy a Mercedes GLE 53, 63, lo que sea, 450,
start at
dollars.
140.
Cars, not just property. Cars. If you're gonna buy a fucking Hyundai K5, Hyundai K5, right? It's gonna be in pesos.
Yep.
If you're gonna look at a Mercedes or an Audi Q8, it's gonna be in dollars. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
High class, dollars. Low class, pesos. Has nothing to do whether you're a gringo. Has nothing to do where you're from. It has to do with the class that the product is in. Whether it's property, car, whatever. Boom. There you go.
800, 900K on an apartment. That's
that's nothing, brother. That's
my first time hearing.
Yo, bro, I got a client right now on Anacaona looking for a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment. 1 million is his price point, bro. That's nothing. People don't understand the money that's in this country, brother. $1 million ain't shit, bro. My apartment, I'm in a 1 bedroom apartment right here. My apartment's $220,000. 1 bedroom apartment. And I'm not even high end. I just have a pool on my roof and a movie theater.
And it's going to keep going up, in your opinion.
Because you're in a prime area. It's like being in New York. If you're in Chelsea, if you're in Flatiron, if you're in Hell's Kitchen, if you're in Wall Street, if you're in Midtown East, if you're in Midtown West, if you're in the Upper West Side, that shit ain't going down, brother. ¿Tú me entiendes?
Mm-hmm.
That's people have to understand, bro. There's certain areas in this country that they're not going down. People need to stop thinking of the Dominican Republic. And, they see these things and like these poor people. Yeah, that's like me showing you the fucking South Bronx and saying, well, not even the South Bronx is actually really expensive right now. That's like me showing you East New York in New York City, right? And showing you the crackheads and all that shit, the projects and pink houses or whatever, and being like, this is New York. Nah, bro, come to Manhattan. Let me show you something else. Come over here. Let me show you something else, bro. There's mad money out here, bro. There's mad money out here, bro. It takes mad money to live in the city.
I'm glad you got to address that because I know going back, there's definitely a few people.
My homegirl has a business here. She's Dominican, right? Just food for thought, right? My homegirl has a $160,000 AMG. She owns an apartment that's like $400,000, and her husband just bought another apartment for $850,000. Her rent for her business is $7,000 a month US for her storefront. Not including her staff and everything else. She's got $11,000, $12,000 a month in bills running her business out here. Dime tú. This is what we're talking about, bro. There's mad money out here, man. People need to understand that there's a lot of money out here, man. There are people making really big money out here. Like, yeah, you can focus on the poor, you can focus on the rich, or you can focus on the people in the between. You can focus on whatever you want to focus on here. That's up to you. But people need to understand this, dude. This is massive money here, man. Dude, I got a Volvo XC90, the same, a new body, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm poor. I'm broke. I'm broke here, bro.
You're saying
These
you're
people
for a
got mad
Volvo.
money.
Let people know how much that Volvo cost you down here.
If you bought it brand new right now here, it's 109.
$109,000, not pesos. Yeah,
No, you're not in pesos.
dollars.
We go back to what we talked about, right? Luxury goods and apartments are in dollars.
No, because I know everybody. I know there's gonna be somebody who's watching. Be like 109 for a Volvo. I
No,
might
don't
as
forget about
well.
pesos, bro. We deal with dollars here, bro. The Benz I want is 155.
I'm glad.
155. So
I'm really glad you brought that up because I know there's been people in the past for saying, "Oh, I'm gonna buy in DR, but I'm gonna wait till the market drops, or the boom, or the recession." Listen,
okay,
I,
okay, bro. Okay. The rest of us are gonna just keep doing our thing. Do what you gotta do, player. You know what I'm saying? Like the world ain't gonna stop because you want to wait until whenever. Like I got to do what I got to do. I need a new car. I need a new crib. I move from one tower to a nicer tower. If I decide to buy this, if I decide to buy that, I'm making moves, man. I'm making moves out here. This is Dominicans make moves, man. Dominicans that make money, man, they make moves. They're move makers. Don't get it twisted. People make moves out here. People make moves out here.
that's a that's a great gem. That's one of the greatest gems you dropped tonight on this live.
I'm
Not
trying to show people. I'm trying to show people the other side. There's another side to this right now, right? People come over here and they're like, "Oh, look at the poor people." Well, they're poor people in the Bronx, bro. They're poor people in Brooklyn. They're poor people in Manhattan, where I'm from, right? They're people just fucked up where I'm from as they are here, right?
Mhm.
But don't get it twisted, bro. This is not a poor country. I always said it, and I always say it to my dying day. This is not a poor country, bro. Dude, I'm poor here. I'm poor. $100,000 a year income in this country is nothing. I'm poor. Motherfuckers got money out in here, man. There's money. There's dude. There's Porsche clubs. There's Ferrari clubs out here. People make I know it's only maybe like 10-20% or whatever, but then you have the other 30% on top of that. That's the upper middle class. You know what I'm saying? There's like different classes of people here, but there's a lot of money in this place, man. And if you live like I live, if you live in the like 6-7 cities here, whatever, like I don't know how to explain it, man, but there's a lot to this that a lot of people, a lot of foreigners don't understand what this really is. Because I live mostly in the Dominican like part of like DR, right? Like I said, besides my business, working with expats, helping them find foreigners, helping them find their property, I don't really associate much with that. I live like mostly like 90% with Dominicans. And everybody here is just doing their thing, man. People out here grinding, they're hustling, they're making money, they got businesses, they got stuff going on. Like I told you about my homegirl, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
she's one of the top designers in Santo Domingo. Like I deal with people that are really big people out here, man. They're doing their thing big.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring this comment up. My journey mom says he said people think Sosua is all of DR. Don't.
I'd
Well,
break my bottle over my head if I didn't hurt so much. Look, Sosua, I live there, right? If you want a 2,000 peso hooker a night, that's your spot. The two beaches are really nice. And if you're 80 years old and you're retired and you're Canadian with your wife, it's great. Besides that, if I had to live there, I would slit my throat. I'm serious. I'd be suicidal. I lived there. I sold my apartments there. It, I, it's not, how can I put it? For certain people, and I sell property there. Don't get me wrong. I sell property there. And for certain people, that shit is heaven. But it depends on what you like. I'm giving you, like right now, I've been telling you what I like here, right? I'm rolling out here, dudes with AMGs. You know what I'm saying? We're in fancy restaurants, we're balling, popping bottles or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Drinking Glenlivet 18s. You know what I'm saying? Like, I roll with a different crowd. So for me, that world is like going back into the 1800s. You
and
feel me? But I do understand it's for somebody else. I do understand, and I respect it. If it's for somebody else, I respect that. I respect that.
it's not the fact that it's for somebody else. I tell people what you eat don't make me shit, but it's the fact that they take Sosua and then they just put this whole Sosua flag on the Dominican Republic.
Bro, if you've seen me fight in the expat groups, bro, I got nothing against nobody, bro. But like, you'll be like, "Oh, come to Punta Cana. It's horrible. Come to Sosua. Punta Cana's not real, bro." Not everybody wants to be on Pedro Santa with a $2,000 hooker, bro. Some people want a fancy restaurant. Some people want a nice nightclub. Some people want to actually have good shopping. Some people want boar's head, cheese, and meat. Maybe I'm some people. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, be easy, bro. Like, no, yeah, it's a thing, bro. It's a thing. There's so much more to Dominican Republic than that, bro. And that's one of the things. Like, I have a thing now, like in the expat group, I've started sharing a lot more of my life in Santo Domingo, Santiago, to show people that there's so much more. Yeah, the beach areas are cool and everything like that, but I'm showing people the real DR. Me hanging out with my Dominican friends, doing regular shit out here, living the same way a dude would live in New York City.
Right.
Like real life, like real life. Not five guys listening to some guy on karaoke singing Earth, Wind, no, not even Earth, Wind, and Fire. I don't know what the fuck they sing. You know, Jody's got to run away. I don't know. Like, they're like, it's karaoke. Way, so. No, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't fuck with that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm showing people what it's like real DR, bro. I really want to show people what real DR is like. Like the real shit. 'Cause I'm here. I drive 2,000 miles a month, bro. I'm on the highways 2,000 miles a month, bro. I between 3 cities and sometimes more. That's what's up.
And do you feel living in Santo Domingo makes it the easiest access point for you on the island to get to these places?
Yeah, because I'm in the center, so I can go right to the left. Boom, an hour and 45 minutes from the peaje, I'm in Punta Cana. An hour and 30 minutes to the right, I'm in Santiago. Me puedo ir para Jarabacoa, Constanza, lo que sea, ya tú sabes. Bro, Santo Domingo, there, it's el final, bro. So you see that? El final, it's el final. So the L and the R are also an I, so el final. So like I don't say el final, I say el final. That goes back to the same. El final. So that's some real country shit right there, right? So that's how it is. Like it naturally rolled off. Like el final, bro. But like no gringo. You will never run into a gringo. Just so you know, you'll never run into another gringo that will say el final. You'll never. If you do, I'll give you $100. You'll never run into another gringo that will say what I just said right now. And that rolled off my tongue. Because I'm not thinking about it. That's how I talk, right? So like, oh, es final, bro. Es Santiago, es final, bro. Like you'll never. So the L and the R are also an I. Like it's hard to explain. I know it's hard to explain the linguistics of it, but like so the fact that I say that you'll never read, and that's how you know that when I get pulled over by cops, whatever the fuck is. When I start talking to people are like, yo, but you're from here. I'm like, exactly, bro. Yeah, that's suave, bro.
Listen, whatever you guys do not try to pick up Mario's hick Dominican Spanish because
that's some next level shit. But that comes from because I grew up with Dominicans in New York, right? So like when I came here, it wasn't like a thing that I had to be like, oh wow, look, here's a resort. We're drinking Presidente, Margarita, bachata. Like it wasn't a thing that I had to pick up. I grew up in New York. I used to watch the bachateros in Washington Heights when I was like 19 years old, 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? I was in the pool halls with Dominicans, fucking whatever. Ya tú sabes. Haciendo vaina when I was younger. So the thing is, like for me, it was just the transition versus something new. I don't know if that makes sense.
Right.
But yeah, those are things that I like to do. I'm trying to show people like what real DR is. Dope, man. It's got its pros and cons. And like I said, I've screamed really loud many times. And I'm frustrated a lot of times. And, you know, I always say to people, I'm like a black dude in China. You know why? Because I can't hide my color here, right? Like, I look double white. Everybody's like, you look like Russian hitman. I look like my name is Boris, right? Like, think about it. Look, hello, I am Boris. I am here from Russia. Like, people are like, yo, dude, you look like double white. You know what I mean? I always say that, but like, the girls ask me, and I say it in Spanish, right? They're like, girls are like, where are you from? I'm like, oh, mi amor, yo soy doble. Amor. So, I just said it. So instead of mi amor, I say mi amor. ¿Por qué no mi amor? Mi amor. Mi amor, yo soy doble gringo. I tell girls I'm double white. I'm like extra white. And they're like, pero ¿cómo así? I'm like, but I was born in Europe and I'm from New York. Ah, pero tú eres americano, no? Por eso gringo también, doble gringo, mami. Like it's just jokes, you know. But you can see where I get laid a lot. So I was supposed to say that, but yeah.
I can tell you definitely in your element down there in Santo Domingo. But Mario, brother, I got you over the 2-hour mark. If there's any last questions, y'all, before we close out the live, for Mario, like I said, drop the link to his website. You guys could contact him through there. Mario, if you want to drop any other information. But listen, y'all, like you said, the man doesn't charge. He gets paid from the owners. So don't worry about hitting him up with your checkbook. Don't worry about going to the office with checkbook. Has offices in Santiago, Santo Domingo, and Punta Cana.
And New York.
And where?
New York, Manhattan.
And New York and Miami. So people could go to New York to ask you about property in Dominican. All right, that's cool.
They'll meet with my partner up there because I ain't trying to go to New York. He can FaceTime you from me from over there, but I ain't going. I'm good here. I'm good here. I'm okay. We can video chat just like this. Hi. I'm okay. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, screw that. I know. You're like me. Go to New York. Nah, that's okay.
I do it. I do it to see my kids and my mom, but it's very rare. And I dip in like 3-4 days, and I dip right back out.
I know how that goes.
Ain't
Definitely.
about that life right now.
Nah. Definitely. Let me see if I finished up on. Oh, I want to ask you. Sorry about this. What are what is hard to adjust to for you till this day, besides the ticket out here?
Chapeadoras.
Oof. What you mean?
Um, so it's a nice way. Chapeadoras is a nice way of saying prostitute, right?
Hmm.
But it's not the prostitute that you would think of. Like, hi, my name is Janet, and I'm going to charge you $100 to have sexual intercourse with me.
Hmm.
There's a big thing out here, como la chapeadora. Tú sabes, like you go out with a girl, and like I give you an example. Like I was talking to this one girl. She was hanging out with me one day, and she was like, "My mom always told me that if I have sex with a guy, I should never come home empty-handed in the morning." I'm like, okay, bueno, eso es un chapeo, mami, es un chapeo, full. Um, so here, when you have sex as a man, right? So we're doing it with the man, right? There's the sanky panky part of it. I can handle that at a different time with the women. But speaking about the men, there's a thing with Latin American cultures, the man's a provider. You're only good as your money, as your last check, as what you can provide for somebody, right? So you're naturally supposed to be a provider. And one of the biggest pet peeves I have about people is if you look at my ex-wife, I'm not gonna say it hasn't happened to me. Yeah, I caught it and I cut it off, right? And one of the biggest pet peeves I have, like women, I think get a misconception about me because the way I look and everything like that. People think that I run around with these like big booty, like all done up girls with fake titties, fake ass, and nah, I like the most like sensible women that you can find, right? But that doesn't mean they're not chapeadoras, right? And people are like, it's the women you find. That's like telling a woman like, oh well, you wear a mini skirt, so the guy should have hit on you. Don't blame the victim. Don't fucking blame the victim. The culture here is that if a woman has sex with you, you're supposed to provide monetary compensation and gain for said sex. That's one of the things. So it makes it really hard to have like a real relationship with somebody here, man. Like to really
Yeah.
meet somebody that like you really bond with because everything here. So just so you understand, even like the rich people, right? The rich people they meet and they get together within families, like poppies. They call them poppies, right? The poppies, the poppies are basically preppies. Translation in English, right? They stay within the same families. They marry because of the benefit to the family, and they maintain the family wealth, right? Women here, when they're dealing with men, they're looking for what kind of lifestyle can you offer me, and that's called choppy, right? Because it's like it's not so. There's different versions of it. There's like, hey, we had sex, send me 5,000 pesos tomorrow. That's one level, right? But the other ones are great. We're dating right now. I need some shoes. I need this. I need that. I need you to pay my cousin's stove. I need you to pay this. And most people get caught up on that. You know what I mean? But it's the hardest thing. I found it really hard to connect and find like a girl that like a girl paying half the bill or inviting you and paying the bill. Yeah, that's just almost unheard of. And I know that it happens, because women like, nah, we're not all like that, right? But out of 100 people, if 97 or 95 are like that, then you find the other five, and then you got to actually bond with them, right? Think about it, right? Okay, you have out of 100 girls, you have five nice girls here, right? But first, I gotta like your body. I gotta like your face. I gotta like your personality. I gotta like your humor. I gotta like. Out of 1,000 girls, maybe one, two are for me. The rest are either choppies or just if they're nice, they're not my type.
That's man. You hit the nail on the
Mathematics, bro.
head
That's today's mathematics, God.
of what it's like dating when you're here full time. So this my Jordan Miles is my guy. That's my bro. That's my neighbor. He says for him, he doesn't believe in relationships here in the Dominican Republic.
Nah, you can't, bro.
He just
You got to
gives
know somebody at
him
least a year and a half. You got to know somebody at least a year and a half, just casually chilling with them, until you could just like even like taking them halfway seriously.
So he asks, how do you deal with them? Do you give them jobs or how do you
What?
like?
Do I give them what? Fuck, I look like Santa Claus. How do
Well,
I deal with them, bro? Well, there's different ways to deal with them, right? So here's the thing, right? You take girls out, You go to dinner, you take them to nice places, you smash. And if they need certain things taken care of, so I'm gonna keep it real with you right now. All my boys that got bread, right? All my boys that got bread, they maintain 5 to 7 girls. No stigma behind that. My people that got money, they be like, yo, I pay this one shorty's rent. I give this shorty this. I give shorty that. They got 7 shorties that they're smashing at any given time. And they interchange them. One gets cut off, another one gets brought in to the circle. Boom. It's a business, brother. It's a business. If you think you ain't paying for it, yo, the worst is that you take a girl out, you spend mad money going to dinner, bars, clubs, and then she still wants money at the end of the night. The next day for her air conditioner off or whatever she needs to get fixed. Nah, son. Yo, you maintain 2, 3, 4, whatever your wallet can hold, right? If you can only maintain 1, you maintain 1. If you can maintain 5, you maintain 5 shorties, brother. You tricking. Don't call it tricking. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
So
that's how it is here, bro. That's how it
is here. So the game is like, don't get on that plane with the one-way flight, like your backpack.
Bro, you ain't in love with nobody, bro. You ain't in love with nobody, bro. Right here, you got 5, 6, 7 shorties you maintaining. You take care of her light bill. You take care of her other bill. You take care of her other thing, and you smashing them all.
Right. He states that's giving him a job because the way he breaks it down.
A job is a job. They work with my company. Hell no.
No.
Nobody working with me.
Well, job is like, listen, if I'm gonna give this chick X amount because she takes my body, like he's like,
that's how it works here.
I'm gonna make sure like I'm getting what I want besides sex from you,
bro. I got one of my homeboys, bro, and he got a shorty out here. He be all over the place. He be in Colombia. He dude that works with anything, government stuff, whatever, right? And he got a shorty here, bro, and he got a shorty, and shorty sent him a picture the other day. Here are the pieces that are fucked up in my air conditioning for my car. What do you think he did?
Send the money, fix it.
And when he comes out here, what thing's gonna happen?
She's
gonna be good.
Yeah, thank you for the AC parts. Let me,
bro. It's a business. It's a business. Treat it like a business, man. Treat it like a business, my guy. Treat it like a business. That's it. As long as you understand that, it's the dudes that get caught up. They'll be like, she loves me, but I'm paying for everything. You getting hurt, son. Yo, I seen some, man. I ain't gonna say nothing, man. There's some shorty right now, bro, on Instagram or whatever. She putting up anniversary pictures on a bed. She out there, and I ain't gonna say where with her husband. I smashed that like 2 months ago, homie.
No.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You're getting played. Stop it. Stop it, homie. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Treat it like a business. Stop it or stop it.
I just seen something similar where it's just you gotta
stop it. Treat it like a business. Yo, you're handling business. She's handling business. It's a business. It's a business. You're passing. You're chilling with her. You're having fun. You're doing your thing, brother. But that's how it is out here. Everything's a business. Dominican Republic as a man, if you only good as what you can handle financially, that's your worth. I'm gonna keep it 100. Anybody who doubts that, yeah, I'm not really interested in your life.
Say that one more time, please, for the people watching.
You're only as good as you financially are able to maintain X situation. You're good. You're as long as your money.
Yeah, he's not talking about.
That's fact.
He's not talking about anything. Buying apartments, buying cars. He's talking about women. His experience, right? Mario's been here 5 years.
I've been out here for a very long time, bro. I know. I mean, I don't sugarcoat shit. Like I said, I'm not a person to sugarcoat shit, right? But at the end of the day, you're as good as your money is. If you ain't got no bank here, bro, well, you know, and there's different levels of it. There's girls that are good with 2,000 pesos. There's girls that need 20,000 pesos. It all depends on what level you're on, right? There's levels to the shit, right?
So I think the problem for most men is that the attachment, not the attachment to the money, but the attachment like, damn, I really have to pay to get this. Why can't I just help and then maybe she'll be genuine with me?
Nah, bro. I had something happen to me. When I was going through my divorce, right? I had a homegirl on mine, right? And she said to me, she goes, yo, you gringos, she goes, you guys love differently. And I was like, what you mean by that? She said to me, she goes, Mario, you goes, me, I could be broken up with my man, heartbroken, whatever. I drink a bottle of rum, and tomorrow I'm smashing the next dude in the hotel. You all caught up over that shit for a year like a sucker.
This is a Dominican woman.
Moment of clarity, my dude. Boom. I said, ya estoy equivocado, brother. Yo necesito aprender cómo manejar mi vaina ahora, tú sabes. Sorry, I'm not speaking English. So like I was
Oh,
like, I
go
gotta
ahead.
learn how to manage my shit.
We getting free Spanish lessons tonight for you guys anyway. So
Bro, she
go
taught me
ahead.
how to manage my shit, bro. And there was another thing that I'll share, personal share with you, right? When I went my first court case to see my ex-wife when I was getting divorced, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I was like super in love with my ex-wife, whatever the case is. Yeah, I was super in love with my ex-wife and everything like that, right? So I go to court and I see her and I'm trying to resolve shit. My dude, I was like red in the face. I had like tears coming down my eyes. Like I just really wasn't with the court shit. You know what I mean? It's a traumatizing thing, especially if you ever been to court anyway, bro. That shit only parate, bro. Like, that shit was like, yo, go to get a fool. So I wanted to resolve it, right? And I had like tears coming out my eyes. I was like red and everything like that. And I'm like fucking white, so I turned red mad quick. And the lawyer, her lawyer, is talking to my lawyer right in front of me, bro. And it was the first time I ever, one of the few times in my life that I really had to check myself because I wanted to knock homie out really badly. But I was like, I'm gonna go to the Dominican jail if I break his nose, so that's not gonna work out. So let me just chill out. And he said, yo, he laughed in my face, my dude. And he said, look at this fucking gringo sitting here crying, bro. We're Dominican. We don't fucking, we don't act like little bitches like that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, damn, son. But it's shit like that. And when my homegirl said, right, that changes you. We talk about adapting, right? Tomorrow, you in the cabana. This lawyer's laughing in my face in my pain. Like you're a herb ass fucking gringo for having feelings. Ajustate, coño. Ajustate. I had to adjust myself, right? After that, I was like, no, what I'm doing is wrong. I need to fix my shit. I can't keep going like this because you can't. If the rules of the land are X on this side, you can't do Y, right? You can only do Y where the rules are Y. If the rules are X, you got to do X, no? So, I got a mad experience in this country, bro. And that's why it's not just real estate, it's everything. I can tell people how to run shit here. I've been through it, bro. I've been through everything. I've been through court cases. I've been through going to fucking divorces. I've been through everything, bro.
Is there some the amount of people who just like they want like the real, they don't want like the beach every day, they don't want the presidency, the smiles, they want like what the fuck can you go through mentally, emotionally as a man, as an expat here when you come through with that Disney Channel mindset like I'm gonna find someone who loves me, I love them, happy
Nah, bro. You're gonna get herbs, son. You're gonna
is
get
that
herbs. You're gonna get herbs.
I don't want to feel like I'm hogging your time. Is that so you cover tonight or you want to cover that in another live?
No, whatever. I'm gonna shoot the shit with you having a beer. I'm chilling, my dude. I'm
Shit.
good.
So you know.
You get hurt, bro. If you think like that, bro, you got to come here and you got to. It's cool meeting somebody, get to know them a year and a half, hold your space, see them once a week, smash other chicks. Yo, just explore all your options before you settle down with anybody. Take your time, get to know somebody, see what they're about, give them the opportunity to fuck you over. Give them 10 opportunities to fuck you over.
Give me an example. Give an example for that, please.
A shorty I once hung out with, I took her to a concert, I took her to all this shit, right? And my dude was with me with his girl, right? He goes back to New York. Shorty hits him up on Instagram because he's on my Instagram, right? And was like, yo, when you coming back? So my homie sends me the thing. He's like, yo, the shorty was the one that was with you. I'm like, yeah, tell her you coming back down next week by yourself. He's like, yo, I'm coming back by myself. I want to hang out with you. Hitting up my mans, bro. We deaded her, but you know what I'm saying? And you think like, oh, because you're not being, bro, shorty laying up, shorty in concerts, shorty high-end restaurants, everything. Gave her some bread when she left and everything. Go get your hair done, go everything done. Everything you can do for somebody. You think that was appreciated? The one common misconception people have is that people appreciate what you do for them. They don't. Guard your neck, like Wu-Tang said. Guard your neck, bro. Guard your neck out here. Guard your neck out here, son. Shit is real. Even my man was like, damn, son. All my mans were like, damn, son, she's trifling. Trifling. And if that wasn't my real G, he would have just went and smashed it. And that's one to grow on. G.I. Joe. Yo, I've been through it all, son. I've been through it all out here, bro. That's why I have a tight circle and I run with really tight dudes out here. All my dudes are mad heavy out here, bro. I run with a heavy circle out here. And all we do is just work, have businesses, and make money, man. And all that other extra stuff, we're not really with that. Because you'll see that. You see that? You see, you would think like, oh, yo, bro, and now I understood why. Yo, Shorty got 2 kids and everything. Now I understand why her baby daddy's like skeeted off on her. Trifling, bro.
You always hear from the women as a foreigner. Dominican men are terrible, machismo, this and that.
They are, and that's another thing. So here, let me be fair. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm gonna be fair. The dudes out here are horrible.
Mm-hmm.
We're just as bad. The men here are just as bad as the women. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Men are horrible. So if you have women listening in tonight, yes, the men here are horrible. The Sanky Panky dudes, yo, listen. If you're from Canada, from New York City, if you're from Europe, and you're smashing as a woman a young guy that you would not get back in your home country, and you're paying for, if you're a woman in the Dominican Republic, heads out. If you're a woman in the Dominican Republic and you're paying for beer, you're paying for alcohol, you're paying for anything, you are being taken for a ride. Dominican women don't pay. Law 101.14 of the Dominican government. I'm joking, but not really. If you are a woman here and you're paying for anything for your man, you are being sanky panky. You can say no, but tell it to the judge. You're being taken advantage of. Dominican women don't pay. They show up and paga todo. The only thing they have is the cuchi frito aquí. I'm just keeping it real. It's culture. It's different if you're dating. If you're dating seriously and he pays half, you pay half, and you're living together and you pay half the rent, he pays half the rent, that's different. But I'm saying if you're a girl, a woman, a foreign woman, an expat woman, and you're buying beers, you're buying bottles, you're buying cars, you're buying property, you're paying, you are being taken advantage of and you're being sanky panky 100%. You could justify it however you want. I don't give a shit. It ain't my life.
Mario,
you're being screwed over. And he's probably and the minute you get on a plane back to Canada, to the United States, he's in the bar with that little 18-year-old hoochie. Pa que tú lo sepa.
Mario,
Eso por ley, coño.
Mario, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a whole different new live, because since this live was about real estate, I don't want it to get too far. People come.
Yeah, we got into like DR 100%.
I'm gonna end this broadcast. I'm gonna send you the new StreamYard link, and then everybody watching right now, I titled it different, so definitely I know more people will definitely hop in to watch it. Now that we're not talking, but I'm sending you the link right now. So all you guys go and jump in this new live that I'm about to start off. But this has been Mario Famos talking to you about real estate. Listen, guys, make sure you guys go check out his company. Check out the website.
Real estate is life, and life is everything, right?
Yes, sir. Real estate is life, and life everything. Definitely some gems dropped about living in the Dominican Republic. But we're gonna see you guys in the next live. About to end this one. You already know, got to end this with a little bit of flavor, with some heat. Man, he brought the heat. Definitely brought the heat. I didn't. See you guys in a few minutes.